Go.
And we're live. Hey guys, welcome to the Gwen and John show. Definitely thrilled to be here tonight.
Yeah.
I've been looking forward
Some of
to
my
this
babes are in the room.
one. I've been looking forward to it for about a year.
Yeah.
We talked Gwen into doing it. Just
Hey, we had them earlier,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
we stopped show for a bit, so they agreed to come back, and they didn't know that we was gonna ask them to play. That's my fault. Sorry, Pat. Pat's
That's all good. I like
like
to play, man. I like to play.
Pat likes to play. So yeah, I'm excited.
That's right, guys. The infamous Rock House band. They've been rocking Central Illinois for what? About 112 years now? Something like that?
29.
29 years. Ed and I go way back in the day. And for most of you out there, the tumbleweed days, if you remember them fun-filled days. No? You don't remember?
She can't, cause you know, back in the day we were drinking some.
Back then, I think we all were, yeah. Tumbleweed, I'd start out with a beer, and then I'd go to rum and coke, and then by the end of the night, give me a shot.
Yeah.
Then I wish I was shot. But anyway, Gwen, you want to introduce the guys?
Well, let me ask everybody to share this video first. if
Oh,
you
yes.
could. Please
I want to
share.
share it.
I did.
You asked them to share?
I did.
You shared?
Wow.
I shared.
I'm all by
Okay.
myself.
Oh.
That was
So anyway, everybody should know Ed, Pat, Jason, and Bruce Rockhouse.
Rock
So,
House.
Yeah. In a little bit, you guys play a couple tunes, okay?
We'll
Whenever
think of
you're
something
ready.
here.
Think of something.
It's a surprise.
Now
So-
we'll just let Pat rip away on the guitar.
Oh yeah, I'd like to see that.
Fantastic. Yep.
What, Pat? No.
No.
Go, Pat, go.
Just walked in the door.
You'll find that for me,
Okay.
would you? If
So,
you guys, if you haven't been out to hear Rock House, make sure you do. I know that these guys have been playing together as a group. How long has this group been together?
This lineup's been together a few years. Pat's been with me for
About 4.
Pat's been with me for about 15 years. Other 29.
Sorry,
so-
Pat.
He tried to fire me a number of times. but,
Yeah, he
won't
keeps
go
holding
away.
on.
That's sweet success.
No, never. Yeah.
I know I was at a show that these guys played, maybe 6 weeks ago or so. Riverton Harley Riders had a
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That was a good one.
Fun show, always a good time with these guys, so make sure you get out and watch them. Oh, you got us on there.
I do.
Sweet
There you
success.
All right. Yeah, we like doing charity stuff, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Give back a little too.
Yeah, Barbie's benefit was killer. And
That
you
was-
guys
yes,
really
it was.
sounded good.
Well, so did you guys. Thank you. That was
That
fun.
was amazing,
A lot of
yeah.
fun.
I heard they raised something like $50,000.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
pretty
A
good.
lot of money.
And of course, they had
Well,
Rock House, they had Rock House close the show out. That's what you want. You want the
Yep.
stars to close it out
That's
for
right.
you, baby.
That's why we were second. We were way up the line for the
No,
stars.
no.
But yeah, you guys, American Woman. I'm like, oh my God. I love it. Maybe they'll do that song. I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway, guys.
American band.
Oh, American Band. Well, you know.
It's American, that's all that matters.
That's right.
That's right.
That's all we care about.
A woman or a band, I'll take the woman myself.
So you guys got a Facebook page,
No, I
right?
won't.
Yes.
So, want to tell them what it is and then they can go like it?
Oh, it's just a rock house, and you'll see the guys on there, and it's got some videos of us playing some different shows, and that's your basic band page, where you know,
Does it have your
not that big rock stars they're portraying us to be.
Does it have your upcoming schedule?
Somewhat, yes. We usually post our shows a month or two in advance, but then we start as it gets the week of. We'll start, kind of hitting it hard then. Trying to get.
Are you playing this coming weekend?
No, actually we're off.
Oh, well.
We've been doing 2 or 3 gigs a month.
Yeah.
Not-
When's your next gig, or do you guys know offhand?
Next month, isn't it?
Next month?
Yeah, I believe it's the
Right
curve.
around the corner.
Oh, Irvin, good
Yeah.
place.
No,
Great
it's a
place to play.
It is. Awesome.
So, we're gonna ask you guys each individual. We'll start with you to tell how you got in the music and,
Alright.
if you could do that.
Very cool. Okay. I basically was probably 8 or 9 years old, and my mom took me garage selling with her, and I found an Alice Cooper record, and that was pretty much what it took. I got hooked on Alice Cooper at a very young age, and then it always seemed like I was a little bit different from everybody else. When everybody was into Kiss, I was finding AC/DC and the import albums. They were just starting to break in America and different things. And then I went to St. Joe's school, which is a Catholic school, and the nuns taught me how to play guitar. And it was
That's
just
awesome.
kind of,
Yeah.
yeah, they kind of freaked out when I brought the Alice Cooper album in.
Yeah.
But
Teach me this.
they called my mom and dad.
Oh, no.
Teach me this, sister. So you got hooked on Alice Cooper, and I was hooked on phonics, but that's another story.
No, it's all good.
So, how many years for you?
Oh,
Give your
I
age,
think
come on.
We're just asking your age.
I'm
that's all.
56 years old. Yeah.
Well, you youngster. Anyway, that's very cool. Hi, Pat.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good. I think it's your turn.
Well,
One of my favorite guitar players.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, we got a really good music community around here. A lot of really good players, and,
Yeah.
and everybody roots for each other, and it's a good time. Yeah,
It is.
seeing all that. Yeah, but I started playing when I was 11 years old. My sister showed me how to strum and
Mhm.
learn the chords and all that. And
Lynn?
then I just couldn't stop. I just couldn't stop. That's all I did. You know.
It
And
seems-
I've been in the band since I was about 15 years old.
Oh, wow.
It kind of seems to be a trait of the great ones. They pick it up and don't want to put it down.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you got to do, pretty much. Be
Yeah.
obsessed with it.
Yeah.
I believe, if I remember right, Pat would be playing at the Lake Club when you were under 21.
Yeah.
And I would be going to the Lake Club around 19 or 20 years old to watch Pat play guitar. It was kind of cool. And Chico would let us in.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
he said, "But don't drink or else." You know,
Okay. Yeah, I remember them days.
Oh,
Don't
you
drink.
remember
We
Chico?
won't.
yeah.
If I get you drinking, I'll throw you out by your bootstraps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't mess with Chico.
Hey, we want to make sure too, guys, if you have any questions, please shout them out. I'm sure the guys will be more than happy to answer
Yeah.
them. And,
Yeah, please.
you know, who's single, who's not, that's maybe for another day.
No, that's none of our business. Your time's still up, buddy. So I was gonna look for questions.
There.
Okay, thank you. So,
My turn?
your
Your turn.
Well, I'm
Sure.
Jason Webster, and I started playing drums when I was a baby. I was beating on pots and pans all the time and always tapping on stuff. And about third grade, I started school in band, and I liked drums, and drums just was something I was good at. And I had two great teachers at Divern in high school, kind of polished me off. So
Nice.
I've been doing it ever since, and I just love music, and I just get it.
I think your mother commented about you beating on her wound and kicking the wound.
Very good. Hi, Bruce.
Alright, I'm Bruce Bays, and I've been playing probably since the dawn of the last ice age. I started playing when I was 9 years old, spring of 1962, actually. And I took 4 years of formal training from this fabulous, the formative years, this fabulous jazz country guitarist, had a music shop in Carlinville, Illinois, by the name of Vern Lockwood. He was a fabulous jazz country player, and he basically introduced me to a lot of the early guys that was really influenced by Chet Atkins, for one.
Yeah.
Was a big influence on my early playing, and a lot of the older jazz players, a lot of the guys probably never heard of him. A guy by the name of Tal Farlow was a jazz guitarist, and Joe Pass, Howard Roberts, Speedy West, and Jimmy Bryant, 50s
Jimmy Bryant,
pop
yeah.
country players. People like Hank Garland. That was my early formative stuff. Actually, the rock and roll came later. But then I took from him for 4 years. He taught me, I remember up on my lesson, PYF, pat your foot. Okay, he got the pulse thing. Anyway, he's taught me how to sight read real well. And I started playing in bands actually when I was 14. I was playing out at Chamois down here, and people would have to come pick me up. Then on through the high school thing and the touring and this and that and the other. I was on the road 3 times in the 70s, and I was home for 2 weeks in 5 years in the 70s. And then
wow.
the local bands, and then I moved up here in 1987 and played in bands up here, and then eventually I got a call from Pat one afternoon in December 2018 asking me if I wanted to play in a bass and rock house. So I said, well, it doesn't sound too bad. I knew the players were challenging and the music was challenging, so I landed here, and here's where we're at today.
Yeah.
That's right. Stevie West said,
Very good.
in relation to Speedy Gonzalez.
Senor, maybe.
Senor,
Oh, yeah, see.
who both of them
So we got a
had
couple questions. Russ Atterbury, I think everybody knows Russ.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hi, Russ. I think he's in Florida, huh? He wants to know who named the band Rock House.
Oh, I think he already knows that was his buddy Troy, was the original.
Oh, okay.
Troy Glasgow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, a loaded question.
And he also wants to know who is Ed's hairstylist.
Well.
It depends on the day, right? It's either first or it's head and shoulders or.
So have you guys thought of a tune you might want to do?
I don't know, you gonna beat on your legs there?
Well, a lot of the stuff we play,
Yeah, this is it's kind of a unique situation. You know, for a rock and roll band, no drums available, and got just guitar and bass.
I have a drum head, but nothing else.
I don't know what you want to try. Don't want to wait. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there.
All I know is I want to mention that shirt. I love that shirt. Is that something y'all sell or you have available, or do you have that made special just for you?
Ed gets them made every now and then, sells them at the gigs.
Nice.
Where are they?
Harry King, Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Sound man.
Our fifth member.
Yes, the fifth member of the band. He usually has them in stock, basically.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
think
like
they go
that.
for
They're
around-
What are they,
Very
20 bucks,
cool.
Ed?
I think they go for $20. Yeah, they're good quality shirt though.
Nice and thick.
Do you have pink?
It doesn't wash out.
I seen dozens of bands use the Jack Daniels logo, and I was like, you know what? If Buck Cherry can do it, and Leonard Skinner can do it, why not us? You know. But
Rock House can do it.
Yeah.
But
I
Ed,
like it. That's cool.
do you have pink?
Do I have pink? No, not yet.
Not yet.
We have talked about getting some women's things.
Well, I like a men's shirt with pink,
Oh,
because I like to cut it up and stuff.
I imagine for $27.50 they could find a pink one for you.
So you guys ready to do a tune then?
What do you wanna do?
Just call it there, Ed. You're the boss.
Okay.
We're going to step out of the way, guys, and let these guys at it.
Alright, I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Want me to move?
Coming at you guys from the Gwen and John Show.
We wrote this one a while back. Okay. Get on music.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
original, guys, a Rock House original. I love that.
Oh, sorry.
Ow.
Unplugged version.
So was that a
Yeah, I never done that
combination?
before. Huh?
Combination of writing? Was it
Mostly
like
Pat.
music? Mostly Pat?
And we added the stuff of like the harmonies and stuff like that.
Actually, that was first written when Frank Gage was in the band,
Okay.
and I come up with the guitar riff, and then Ed usually puts the melody and the vocal to it. But a lot of that harmony stuff is Frank's fault, you know. Me and
Thanks,
Frank.
Frank. No,
Yeah, Frank Gage,
He's a good
man.
brother.
Another former Rock House member.
Definitely.
We
Yeah.
used to work off each other with the harmony and stuff, and
Yeah.
that's what ended up.
That was very
how
cool.
that one went.
Soft-spoken Ed. I mean, you hear him belting that out, man. That's just, I love your voice.
Was he
Yeah.
making it through? Was he making it through all right?
I think-
Nobody said anything. They couldn't hear you, so I
Oh,
think they
cool.
could.
That's cool.
And Shelly and Jay said hi. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hey,
Hi, Shelley
hey.
and
Jay
Jay.
Leon?
Huh?
Jason Leon?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Yep. Buddy of yours.
Yeah, well,
Oh yeah. Jason's good.
fine guitar player.
Good brother.
Ah.
I got to see Broken Stone a few weeks ago, and
Yeah.
really, really good band. You got to get a chance to go check them out.
Oh, yeah.
We
plan
started writing some originals during the COVID thing, and then Pat found that one in some old recordings, and we brought it back to life basically. And I think it's one of the stronger songs.
Yeah, it's a good
And,
one.
to.
That was sweet.
That
I know
was really
that.
good. I liked it. I didn't know you wrote it, but I liked it.
That's what I think you could hear that on the radio. That's how good I feel
It was
that.
cool.
well, thanks.
Very
I
cool.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Kind of how we saw those songs to be too.
Pardon?
We seen these songs to be like that. You know,
Yep.
radio tunes.
Donnie Hinkle says hello, everybody. Hi,
Hey,
Donnie.
how's it going, brother?
That's another picker.
So if we got any questions, you want to throw them out?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Steel player.
Oh
So
yeah.
I know
Well rounded.
Yeah.
got a little bit of your influence. Pat, how about you? Who kind of inspired you? I know you picked it up at a young age. You got like any particular pickers that?
Well, probably early on it was a lot of Ted Nugent and Randy Rhoads and Van Halen.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, that was, once I got past the part of doing the strumming and all that, you know,
Tough to beat.
I grew up on that Double I Gonzo album, you know, it's pretty evident, and all the early Van Halen, you know. But then after that, you know, there's hundreds and thousands of really good players out there, you know.
Yeah.
Steve Morris is way up there on my list, you know. Monty Montgomery, if you're into the, you know, picking kind of stuff, and, you know.
That's a
There's
quite
a
a
lot.
variety to go from Van Halen to Chet Atkins and really everything
Yeah,
in
it's
between.
it's a actually with all these different things though, it's a pretty well-rounded group here. We very seldom have any disagreements or problems within the band. It's I've been lucky the whole 29 years. I've just been surrounded by good people.
Yeah.
And it's a big.
Well, that's because you're such a good person.
No.
It is.
Well,
He
thank
is.
you, and I appreciate that.
So nice.
That's actually one thing I wanted to comment and compliment you guys on. Every one of these guys, you know, of course, we're not BFFs, we don't hang out and all that good stuff, but every one of these guys, great guys.
Yeah,
and as
super
you
nice.
heard, do some great stuff. So you want to make sure and catch them.
Yep,
And the
definitely.
Facebook page is Rock House. Do you guys have any CDs or anything burnt? Or
Not yet. We're gonna, like I said, we're working on some original stuff, and we're gonna get it tracked and do it right, and hopefully maybe
Someday.
next spring or something.
awesome.
We're hoping
I'm
so.
sure you'd have some buyers. That's for darn
I'd
sure.
buy one.
Yeah, I just like to have a song out there somehow. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Get it. Even if it's just one.
Roger Wainwright says hello. Hi, Roger.
What's up, Roger?
Hey, Roger.
Roger the Dodger. I think
Yeah.
he's in the
Deja
running for best keyboard.
Best keyboard, Deja Vu.
No, congratulations, Roger.
Yeah.
I hope you get it.
Yes. Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Roger is an awesome keyboard player, singer.
Yeah.
And he's a really awesome guy. We've known him for
Since
somewhere in there, you know.
Yeah.
he can't help his looks, but hey, he's a great guy. We love you, Roger.
Gloria says hi, Roger. She don't talk on the show, but she sign languages, so.
So this group, about 4 years, you say, Pat's been, you and Pat have been doing this for about 15 years together. And how about other groups? Any of the other guys that you've been with, local or? Where you being on the
Yeah,
road?
well, so me being the old guy in the band, I first came up, when I first came up in 1987, I fell in with, you guys might remember, a band called the Rockin' Rebels.
Yeah.
And then it was them for about 4 years, and it was 50s and 60s stuff. And then in December of 1992, I started playing guitar with Picture This.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And I
Yeah.
played with them for 7 years. And then I fell into, this is all on guitar, by the way. And then I fell into, Kip Nelson called me, and I fell into Hot Property
Yep.
about 2000. And we did that from 2000 to about 2007. Oh, it gets so confusing after a while. When you're old, you know. Yeah. But the point is, I've been able to stay working when I've been up here, and I've been working with some fabulous musicians. And coming up to this, the reason I took this job was basically I looked at the level of the players in the band, and Pat and I had discussed years earlier that we had wanted to do a project at some point, but we were all off doing other things. He had this thing, and I had, of course, the Picture This thing and the Hot Property thing and side project. But then finally, the opportunity afforded itself, and I looked at what the level of musicianship was, and the material that we were going to be doing was, I was looking for a bigger challenge as far as the material that we were going to do, and the stuff that we were doing was definitely a one-upmanship as far as the complexity and the difficulty of the material. So I looked at that as a challenge, so I took it on, and it's worked out actually beyond my wildest dreams. They were actually looking for a drummer too, and they asked me, do you know of anybody? Well, I had been to some open jams with Jason to see, and I had enough of a look at his style to know that he would probably fit with this particular style of music. But it exceeded my wildest dreams. His work ethic and his attention to detail of the stuff that we do is basically why this, in my estimation, is why we can do what we do in this band.
It's true, playing some of them Rush songs and stuff.
Yeah, it's just extremely difficult, but he just nailed it lick for lick. And I want to commend you, big boy.
Thank you.
I second.
I tried.
Also, Bruce fronts a band called Mississippi Laydown. If you get a chance to check them out.
I play guitar in that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Great
okay.
band. Great.
That's me and Mark Janis and Craig Wood. And,
Okay. What kind of music is it?
we play everything in that.
All right.
Rock, country, funk,
cool.
blues. We try to,
I'll definitely check you
know,
out.
we try to cover it all.
This is a
Wow,
good
Jason's
town.
turn. Tell us a little.
My
something.
turn.
Yeah.
Well, my big influences growing up were Van Halen and Rush. When I first got my first Rush album, it was 2112, and I listened to it and I couldn't stand it. And I put it away for a month because I just didn't get it. A couple albums later, it just kind of sunk in like, oh my gosh, these are the guys I need to be listening to that really get what's going on. So that's been a big influence, and Buddy Rich. And I'm not a big country fan. I like old country, not so much rap. I like classical, I like jazz. I played jazz in high school, really enjoyed it, learned a lot of things. And I really like this band I'm in, Rock House. This is my kind of soul of music I grew up on. I like to be a busy drummer. I like challenges. I don't like the simple, boring beats.
Right.
I have to challenge myself constantly. And I'm also in another band called Al Immaculate Conception with Alex Chastain, Alex Wallace, kind of more metal. We're writing an album this year.
Wow.
This will be, Alex wrote a previous album himself, then when we joined, we're writing one now. And then hopefully we'll be back out playing down the road again too. So I've also played with the Smoking Jays, Jeff Young and Joe Saputo several years ago, and just hit some other bands here and there, but didn't really go too far, or wasn't what I was looking for. So
Cool.
The Smoking Jays.
I remember
what
them.
they've been smoking.
Jimmy.
Jays, I guess.
Oh, well.
The
Duh.
left-handed cigarette.
And Actually, our names all started with J's.
Oh.
But you can look at it both ways.
Very good.
Yeah, just being
Takes me
silly.
and John a minute to. Next week we might have been able to announce it. Now we know. So anyway, you guys got another tune you want to do?
We need a huddle here.
Hello.
I was gonna say we need a hug. I was gonna say what?
I don't.
We weren't planning on
I'm
playing.
gonna try to do. I don't know.
That was
Try to
an
do
interview.
the later.
My.
Because we don't watch the show.
Nah, just
It's up to you, Ed.
well,
You're hanging on
religious
the side.
Okay.
a little miscommunication while these guys are
You
hanging
don't
out.
wanna wait.
We do want to
Be
make
good for
sure
a
that
piece
you check out the Facebook page.
Be good
Great
for a
guys,
piece sticking us
great
on the original.
musicians.
Don't wanna wait.
And Gwen and I, we appreciate you guys tuning in, checking in with us every weekend, every weeknight, rather, every Tuesday.
Don't push yourself.
Make sure that you share this if you would, please. If you have any questions for the group, please make sure to ask them. Or if you just want to say hey,
Shift.
come on out and say hey.
I'm sorry.
And
You don't have to be
That's all good.
we did kind of put these guys on the spot, but I think, are y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to get out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, Rock House.
Somebody can push it there, yeah.
Yeah.
Do another original number for you here.
1, 2, 3.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That was an original too?
Yep.
Wow, I like that one
Oh,
too.
don't wanna wait.
And hence the name Rock House, guys. These guys
Yeah.
rock. They rock it.
Lori says
I
hi.
love
You're
Oh.
Lori.
Hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
Yeah. I was afraid to power up. I was like, I could never power my voice up. I was like, I'm down here. I gotta stay here.
Well, Pat, that was really good.
Yeah, I can't hit them high notes unless I'm belting them out.
No, I'm talking about your guitar playing. I
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
listening to you singing.
Actually,
Well,
I like
I
it. There you go.
The ugly truth comes out.
I'm like a big harmony guy, and man, hitting them notes up there.
Yeah.
Like, in my head, I'm thinking, can I hit that? No.
No.
That was awesome. 2 great original songs, guys.
Yes. Yeah, be sure and check them out if you haven't already. I know you're a fan now.
When we first sat down, you weren't getting none. Like I
That's
said,
a
I
twist
thought
of
this was
arm.
an interview.
Yep, just a little miscommunication on our part, so we definitely appreciate you guys
Oh,
throwing
yeah.
those
It's
on.
fun.
No,
That's what makes
was
it
all-
fun.
It was my fault.
In my opinion,
We
my
had
fault.
talked about this before the
Yeah.
COVID BS hit. And,
Yeah, it's my fault. I don't
Just
care.
made so
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
Man.
But I knew you could
Anytime
pick
you-
it up and just go
Yeah, I
with the
mean,
wind.
anytime you put a guitar in my hand,
I know.
That's why I said, well, nothing else. I go back and just rip some guitar stuff for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Actually, doing it this way, we had it down to like a manageable level, you know,
Yeah.
instead of the roar that we usually are.
couldn't have worked out any better, in my opinion.
Yeah, it
2
was
great
great.
songs from a great band, great guys.
Yes.
Rock
Thanks.
House
No,
is the
really.
Facebook page. Make sure you check it out. And you said next month you have the Curve.
Yeah, and
Oh,
at the
yeah.
12th or
It's October
It's
23rd.
20
October 23rd, yeah.
That's
4
right.
days from my birthday.
Great
Okay.
band, great venue. You have no
Yep,
reason
no
not
reason
to
not
go. You got
Actually-
a little over a month to prepare.
We're gonna push that as our 29th anniversary party, so maybe
Oh,
we'll celebrate with us.
definitely got one now.
We're gonna do that.
Perfect. Well, thanks everybody for coming
Thanks for
here.
having
being on
Thanks
the
for
show.
having us.
Maybe
Appreciate
we'll come
it.
back and be
Very
more
much.
prepared next time.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
I got a little drum pad I could bring next time. We can
Hey,
actually,
you sound like
we
drums
got a
on
speaker
yourself.
I can
So
put
good.
through there. We can do it that way.
Very good.
I think it worked out great.
It did. It was really awesome.
And this, for me, guys, it's maybe a little bit corny for everybody else, but something
Johnny's
I like to
corny.
do
We love it.
when we close the show out. Remember the old, was it the
Dating
dating game?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
get
we
the
watch it
old-
all the time.
the old
Stacy.
Slow kiss to the
Oh,
audience.
So we have to
So
do
if you don't
that.
mind, let's do that and
on
say
the count of
goodbye to our Facebook friends.
Thanks for being
So-
on.
And share the video.
Mm.
Oh,
All right.
goodbye.